Etsy, the online marketplace that was once the darling of handmade and vintage goods enthusiasts, has undergone significant changes over the years. From its humble beginnings to becoming a publicly traded company and then facing a slew of challenges, Etsy's journey is a fascinating case study in the e-commerce world. What happened to Etsy? How did it evolve? And what challenges did it face along the way? Let's dive into the story of Etsy, exploring its rise, the hurdles it encountered, and its ongoing transformation. Chapter 1. The birth of Etsy. The story of Etsy begins in Brooklyn, New York in 2005. Three friends, Rob Callen, Chris McGuire, and Haim Shopik, were frustrated with the lack of an online marketplace dedicated to handmade goods. They envisioned a platform where artisans and crafters could sell their unique creations directly to consumers. With this vision, Etsy was born. From the outset, Etsy was different. It wasn't just about selling products, it was about fostering a community. Sellers could connect with buyers on a personal level, sharing the stories behind their creations. This emphasis on community and authenticity resonated with both sellers and buyers, and Etsy quickly gained a loyal following. Etsy's platform was user-friendly, making it easy for anyone to set up a shop and start selling. The company took a small commission on sales, which incentivized growth without imposing high fees on sellers. As word spread, Etsy's marketplace flourished, becoming a hub for unique handcrafted items that couldn't be found anywhere else. Chapter 2. The meteoric rise. Etsy's rise was meteoric. By 2008, just 3 years after its founding, the site had over 1 million registered users. The company continued to grow, attracting attention from investors and the media. In 2010, Etsy hired its first CEO, Maria Thomas, who helped the company secure significant venture capital funding. With new funding, Etsy expanded its operations and improved its platform. The company introduced features like Etsy Labs, where sellers could learn new skills and techniques, and Etsy Teams, which allowed sellers to form support networks. These initiatives further strengthened the sense of community that was central to Etsy's identity. In 2015, Etsy went public, raising $267 million in its initial public offering, IPO. The IPO was a major milestone, signaling Etsy's arrival as a significant player in the e-commerce world. The company was valued at over $1.8 billion, and its stock was enthusiastically received by investors. Chapter 3. Challenges emerge. However, as Etsy grew, it began to face a series of challenges. The company's rapid expansion put a strain on its infrastructure and its core values. One of the first major issues was the influx of mass-produced goods. As Etsy became more popular, some sellers started listing items that were not handmade or vintage, undermining the platform's original mission. The presence of mass-produced items sparked controversy within the Etsy community. Many longtime sellers felt that the company was abandoning its roots in favor of profit. This tension reached a boiling point in 2013 when Etsy changed its policies to allow sellers to use production assistants, further blurring the line between handmade and mass-produced goods. The financial pressures of being a public company also began to take their toll. Investors expected continuous growth and profitability, leading Etsy to make decisions that were sometimes at odds with its founding principles. The company faced increasing competition from other e-commerce giants like Amazon, which launched its own handmade marketplace, and smaller niche platforms that catered to specific artisan communities. Chapter 4. Leadership changes and strategic shifts. In response to these challenges, Etsy underwent significant leadership changes. In 2017, the company replaced its CEO, Chad Dickerson, with Josh Silverman, a seasoned executive with experience at eBay and other tech companies. Silverman brought a more corporate mindset to Etsy, focusing on improving efficiency and profitability. Under Silverman's leadership, Etsy made several strategic shifts. The company revamped its search algorithms to make it easier for buyers to find what they were looking for, improved its advertising platform, and streamlined its operations. These changes helped boost revenue and profits, but also led to further concerns among some sellers about the direction of the company. Etsy also increased its transaction fees from 3.5% to 5% in 2018, a move that was met with mixed reactions. While some sellers appreciated the improvements in the platform, others felt that the fee increase was burdensome and indicative of Etsy's shift towards prioritizing profits over its community. Chapter 5. Navigating the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 brought both challenges and opportunities for Etsy. On one hand, the pandemic disrupted supply chains and created logistical challenges. On the other hand, the surge in online shopping and the demand for handmade face masks provided a significant boost to Etsy's sales. Etsy quickly adapted to the changing market conditions. The company promoted mask making on its platform, encouraging sellers to produce and list cloth masks. This initiative was highly successful, with millions of masks sold, and it introduced many new buyers to Etsy. The pandemic also highlighted the resilience and creativity of Etsy's seller community. Many sellers pivoted their businesses to meet new demands, creating home office supplies, self-care products, and other items that became popular during lockdowns. Etsy's ability to support its sellers and adapt to changing consumer needs helped it navigate the pandemic relatively successfully. Chapter 6. Looking to the future. As Etsy moves forward, it continues to face both opportunities and challenges. The company's focus on improving its platform and user experience has helped it maintain a strong market position, but it must also stay true to its roots to retain the loyalty of its core community. Etsy's future success will depend on its ability to balance growth with authenticity. The company must continue to innovate and improve its platform while ensuring that it remains a haven for unique, handmade, and vintage goods. This delicate balance will be key to maintaining its distinct identity in an increasingly competitive e-commerce landscape. Etsy is also exploring new growth avenues, such as expanding its global reach and enhancing its mobile app experience. By tapping into new markets and leveraging technology, Etsy aims to continue its growth trajectory while staying connected to its community-focused mission. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the rise, challenges, and evolution of Etsy. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps more people discover this content. Share it with anyone you think might find it interesting. And don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth stories and documentaries. Your thoughts and comments are always welcome, so drop a line below if you have any questions, suggestions, or just want to share your views on Etsy's journey. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more intriguing stories from the world of e-commerce and beyond. As we reflect on Etsy's story, it serves as a reminder of the complexities of running a business that balances profit with purpose. The challenges Etsy faced and the changes it underwent offer valuable lessons for any company navigating growth and maintaining its core values. The future of Etsy remains an exciting one, and it will be fascinating to see how this unique platform continues to evolve.